This video has been created in order to demonstrate the barriers to accessibility that exist for some students who are deaf and hard of hearing when they're in a lecture-style class. Please understand that we have intentionally made many errors and have intentionally created problems for the students. The people in this video are not actual students, nor am I a college professor. We have provided a certified interpreter for the video in order to provide access for any students or adults watching this video. However, in the skit itself, we have a person playing the role of the interpreter. She might make many errors intentionally, as will I. Your challenge is to try and identify as many barriers to accessibility as you can. Please note that the signs for the countries used in this video are from ASL resources. Good morning, class. I hope everybody was able to find their seats according to the seating chart I posted. So you're going to want to get this in your notes. This is the date of our first test. What is this?
I need you to wear that so I can hear.
Oh, you'll be able to hear. I'm already mic'd. I have a mic today.
But I need you to wear that so it goes to my hearing aid.
Oh, okay. All right, class, so today we're going to be taking a look at Africa, the countries, the people, the animals, the land.
I'm so sorry, I'm late.
You are?
I'm the interpreter for this class.
Oh, are you interpreting Spanish?
No, I'm interpreting into sign language, English to ASL, American Sign Language.
Oh, so I guess that means I have a deaf student. Okay, so who is deaf? Who needs the interpreter? Okay, so you're going to go sit with her then?
No, I'm actually going to be here because I need to be close to where the instruction's happening, so she would have to move front.
Okay, well, I guess there goes my seating plan. I'll have to redo that. I wish I'd known about that. Okay. So here's some background information on Africa, and just to give you a comparison to the United States. You can see the landmass behind me here. With the United States, it's almost 4 million square miles, but Africa is almost 12 million square miles. So big difference there, almost 3 times as much landmass. United States, population-wise, is just over 300 million, whereas Africa is over 1 billion. Now remember, when I say Africa, I'm talking about the whole continent with all the different countries together. Whereas the United States, of course, is just one country. The GDP of the United States, you can see it's over 52,000 per year. But in Africa, there's a big range from 15,000 all the way down to just over $200 per year. And the average falling in just under 2,000. So I have a video to show you. Just give me a minute to get that started. It'll give you more of an overview of the continent of Africa.
Oh, excuse me, is this captioned?
I don't know. You can just interpret it anyway.
I'll do my best.
Could you get the lights, please?
Second largest continent after Eurasia. Africa's large variety of landscapes range from tropical forests and vast savannas to the stark expanses of nearly rainless deserts. Parks and nature preserves in these different landscapes protect the largest remaining wildlife populations on Earth. The Sahara, which is the world's largest desert, separates the fertile areas of North Africa from the sub-Saharan region that lies to the south. In spite of its great variety of landscapes, wildlife, and vegetation, Africa is not an easy place to live. It has a short supply of fertile land for such a large area, and parts of the continent are plagued by droughts that may last for years.
Okay, lights please. So the video mentioned two problems for the people living in Africa. Does anybody know what the problems were? Yes. Yes, absolutely, that's an issue. And the second problem, anybody catch that?
The land wasn't fertile.
Exactly. There's not a lot of fertile land when you, there is fertile land, but it's not a lot when you compare it to the population that it needs to support. Interesting fact, there is the Nile River, which is a provider of a lot of fresh water, and it goes, you'll see here, it goes all the way from where I'm pointing Lake Victoria, all the way up to the Mediterranean Sea. Here it flows in through Egypt. So huge source of fresh water. Pretty interesting, huh? Did you know that the Nile was over 4,000 miles long? That's a huge river, world's largest river. Another thing I want you to know is the bodies of water surrounding the Mediterranean Sea. Right here is the Atlantic, then we have the Indian Sea, the Red Sea, and the Mediterranean Sea. So let me give you some of the interesting facts about the countries of Africa. Some of these countries were established hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, and some of them much more recently. For example, Ethiopia was founded in 980 BC, Cape Verde in 1460, Liberia 1822, Nigeria in 1914, Cameroon 1960, and South Sudan was just 7 years ago in 2011. So let's go a little bit more in depth with this next video about the geography of Africa. Yes?
I'm supposed to have a captionist, but nobody showed up.
Oh, well, you can just get the notes from somebody.
It's really hard for me to follow the discussion without captioning. I was supposed to get a copy of the notes in advance.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I was on vacation. I can post the notes tomorrow, so you can just do your best today, and you can catch up tomorrow when you get the notes. Okay, so let's take a look at this video. All right, so let's take a look at this next video. Could you get the lights again for me, please?
Hello, welcome to a presentation on Africa by Simisola Obaisi, a geography of Africa. How many continents are there in the world? Looking at this globe of the world, you can see that there are, yes, 7 continents. Do you know that Africa is the second largest continent in the world? Now, bearing in mind that Africa is a continent and not a country, can you guess how many countries there are in Africa? Would you say A, 15, B, 30, C, 45, D, 50, or E, more than 50? And can you name any of them? Now, if you guessed E, more than 50, then you're absolutely right. There are 53 countries on the continent of Africa.
Thank you. So when we look at the topography of Africa, we're looking at 4 major land types. The desert, there's the Sahara, the world's largest desert, the rainforest, the tropical forest, and the savanna. So today we're going to do a writing exercise on the savanna. I have a handout for you to read, and when we're done reading, we're going to do a group writing exercise. So go ahead and read that now. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I need you to know the Kalahari, that's the desert. It's not really a desert, it's really a semi-dry, semi-arid savanna. And it actually gets almost 10 inches of rain a year and has a lot of vegetation. So make sure you get that in your notes. That's not in your passage, but you'll need that in your notes. All right, so you're finished reading. I'd like you to take out a piece of paper, put your name on it, and answer these questions on the quiz. I will be collecting this, and feel free to use your notes to answer any of the questions.